This is the definitive guide to $200,000 a month as an SMMA. I have done that myself, and I automated, delegated, and exited that first agency. I now run another agency that is doing pretty high numbers with a much smaller client base. And I'm going to share with you exactly how I got the first one at $200,000. Had like a few dozen employees, and it allowed me to do some really cool things in life where, long story short, now with my wife and my kids, I get to travel around the world, live in Panama, and do some really cool stuff. So watch this video if you want to benefit from everything that I've learned over the last decade of advertising, and even working with some massive, massive companies like AT&T and Frontier, Paystone, Taya, Nice Job. If you Google these companies, I mean, they're all doing, 50, 100, 300 million plus. So with that said, I grew my agency in the beginning to about 35K a month, just purely off cold outreach. Okay, that was DMs and emails and call. And the reason why this was so important and this was so beneficial is because with cold outreach, I was able to learn and realize exactly what my offer was, exactly what worked. And then eventually I got clients, and eventually I delivered results for the clients. And then after learning about the ins and outs of the actual niche, I realized that I could now continue forward. And the first thing that I did, I joined a program. Okay, once I made a little bit of cash, I've always been adamant about doing this. And in fact, I still do it to this day. I invest in mentorship and coaching. And so I joined a program to learn more about these things over here. Now, to be fair, when I was learning about paid ads to get more appointments, they were just generic because everyone in the program was running the same old ads, same old funnel, saying the same stuff. And I had a bunch of my same niche competition in the same program. So, ads would fatigue and everyone was just doing the same thing. Okay. But I was still able to close deals. And then eventually quality became the issue. Consistency became the issue. I couldn't really scale until I did something that most agencies just didn't do. And that's what I want to focus the majority of this video on. That is ascending from generic ads, generic marketing, to real direct response marketing by learning the psychology of ads. Okay, what makes consumers want to buy? And being able to create my own rain dance, right? Really what this came down to is realizing that, man, if I'm copying my competition, if I'm taking templates, if I'm taking really anything except for my own experience and my own ideas and bringing them to the table, I'm always going to be, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps behind. I didn't want that anymore. I wanted to be ahead of the curve. So by getting ahead of the curve and really studying and learning direct response, I was able to start taking my own pick of clients. And, a big part of being a great advertiser is standing out from the rest. Okay. And there's a few things that can tactically be done to stand out from the rest. Okay. So the first thing that I would do to stand out from the rest is get a deep understanding of your avatar. Okay, what does this look like? Like, I would listen to sales calls. I would watch YouTube videos. I mean, now you have like AI, you can ask a bunch of questions about the demographic, but really, I would even call clients and ask questions. Try to unravel the real, true pain. And this is the key, articulated in their words, right? Whenever we can articulate in our ads the client's pain in their own words, the way that they articulate it, when they read that, they're going to instantly say, this is for me because I've thought this thought in these same words. It's very, very powerful. Okay. The next thing that I would do is I would start understanding why their problems exist. All right, what's the truth around them having tried Facebook ads with low quality? What's the truth behind them buying leads? What's the truth behind them trying other agencies? What's the truth behind them doing flyers or door to door? I'm going to explain this in a second over here, right? So if someone comes to me and says, Hamza, Facebook ads don't work for my business, do you think I'm just going to say, oh, okay, cool, I'm sorry to hear that? I'm going to say, why? Why do you think that? And I'm going to uncover the mentality. Well, they're going to say they've already tried Facebook ads with this agency and it didn't work. Okay, cool. Now what I'd start doing is I'd start uncovering, okay, well, what exactly did they do? Did they try this? Did they try that? How long did you work with them? And over time, we'd start uncovering the truth on why Facebook ads didn't work for them and gave them a low yield in terms of quality or even quantity. And what that might have looked like was simply they were using generic creatives. This is kind of meta because we're talking about meta on so many levels. We're talking about meta, but then we're also talking about generic images. And we're not talking about how getting away from generic ads works while talking about generics. So anyways, with that said, what this really comes down to is helping a prospect, helping someone that's watching your ad see that, look, why you have this problem is actually this reason over here. It's like I went to a doctor many years ago and I asked him why I have back pain. And I thought it's because I'm sitting at a desk all day, and he actually told me, no, it's because of your shoes and the way that your feet are aligned. And I was like, what? And he just helped me explain why I actually have back pain and why it's not what I think it is, right? So people think that, oh, well, Facebook ads don't work because Facebook is a crappy platform for them. You got to actually help them understand, no, this is the real truth behind the issue. Okay, so that's what I mean by helping them understand why their pain point even exists. And most ads don't do that. Most ads just say, oh, you've tried this. It didn't work. And they just continue. They don't explain why it didn't work. They don't explain why their desires aren't being reached. Okay? And then, most marketing agencies have some sort of a name to their system program. That's fine. But here's the key. Why does it work? What's your argument? This is the key. Okay? I can't just had to yawn over there because I'm really tired. It's Ramadan and I haven't slept much, but I'm passionate about this video because this is really about helping the prospect understand my mechanism isn't just a name. It actually works because here's what it does. And here's what it does really well. Okay, I'm not only going out there and running ads, what I'm doing is I'm calling specific people out, people that live in this county and this county and this county. And after I grab their attention, what I'm doing is I'm helping them see that there's this offer that's available for a limited time that they're going to resonate with, because we're targeting a very specific kind of person that's already, opted in to this sort of offer before, right? Like, I'm spitballing over here, but this is going to be very important to say. Like, this is the argument over here. And most people that have tried something, they haven't tried this. This is all the stuff they've tried, but they haven't tried this. So we want to have an argument as well on why things work, and not just leave it at, hey, this is thing that this is what we call it, this is what we do, buy, click the link below. It's actually helping them understand that, look, based on all these factors, how it works, what we've achieved, who we are, we know this is going to work, right? So start thinking through that. And if you want, join the SMMA fraternity. We'll get on a weekly call where you can ask all your questions, and we can get them answered. And we just have a question over here recently that just came in 12 minutes ago. How do you avoid meeting cancellations? I'll be going in here and answering this question. I'll be going in over here and doing a live office hour. And by the time you watch this video, we're probably going to be beyond 100 and probably 200 members, because the community is growing on a daily basis. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you join. If you have any questions, hit me in school, and I'll see you on the other side. Peace.